What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And right now we're going to be talking about what you should be doing right now in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Realistically, a lot of you guys have made a ton of coins following the videos and the guidelines that I've put out. For those of you guys that have become members, you can hit the $ right at the bottom of this video or the join link, and you can become a member for very, very cheap to be part of the community and understand that you will get your questions answered and get more in-depth answers to the questions that you may have from the videos or the live streams. It's a lot of people that are finding the videos and starting to understand you don't have to do a lot of what EA Sports wants you to do. As far as spending money and doing all that stuff inside the game with packs and all that stuff, you can find ways to maneuver and understand what's going on. So currently right now, the Super Bowl promo, this is part 1 that is actively going on right now, but this is the last week of Legends. Okay, so it's very important that you understand exactly what we're going to go over today, because I am going to be unlocking a free legend, whether it's Clay Matthews or whatever other bum I choose. It doesn't matter. They're 95 overalls. There's going to be a market crash. All right, so we're going to be discussing that later on live on stream, probably a little bit after you watch this video. So it's definitely going to help you guys out to understand more or less what's going on. How am I able to do all the things I'm doing? Focus in on a lot of what the chemistries are. Should you have a theme team, all those things like that, we're going to go over that right now. So number 1, right, you need to make sure that your challenges are up to date. Some of you guys that were reporting that your challenges were like, glitching and throwing you out of the challenges and all that stuff, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to fix that today. If you weren't keeping up with getting all of these challenges done, you're probably not going to have all the tokens that are needed today to end this actual promo. I already have enough to complete all of it, so you only need 16. So if some of them are still glitching out, EA Sports will eventually get back to it and fix it. Like, say for instance, you only have 1 legend, right? At this time, some of you guys are going to make like 800K because you'll be able to have 2 legends made if you haven't done any. I've already redeemed 1. So because I've already redeemed 1, today will be my 2nd. I'm probably going to get Clay Matthews and sell him instantaneously because they've risen up to 95 overall. If you have a question about where the sets are, you're going to go over to sets, you're going to go over to the program, and you're going to go to legends. All right, you're going to go ahead from there and find this segment right here, the legends token exchange, and you're going to redeem your tokens. Again, if you have at least 32 legend tokens, you can do this twice because it's repeatable 2 times in this actual game. So you have the opportunity to make about 800K today. For me, I'm probably going to make about 500 because Clay Matthews, I'll get him, sell him, whatever, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you get all those challenges done so that you can take advantage of this opportunity and make those coins. That's number 1. Okay, number 2, which is very, very important, the 92 overall cards have become very, very lucrative in the game. And many of you guys are asking, yo, G, why is it like that? What's going on? Well, every promo that comes out, there's certain cards that go into it that allow that to change the market. So these are the first 6, and then we have the limiteds that are available with Chancellor and Plaxico. But any 92 overall right now is extremely lucrative. Okay, so you can definitely make a lot of coins doing this, and I want to point this out. I got a lot of questions. Okay, G, how do you get the 92 overalls? What is the cheapest and effective method to do it? Well, there's a few ways to do it, okay? The first one that I do that's a little bit easy, but it's also a gamble, is to go over to the core set. Now, I only do the core set in, specific situations, because you can see right here, it takes the 90 to 91s, and those are also valuable, so you want to kind of be careful with it. So what I do is I start off in the program of what is that, the most feared. I do the most feared first. Okay, let me just go ahead and break it down for you. And it's not the Arcana. I do the regular most feared champion. All right, and then I use a bunch of 87s, and then I turn these into 90s. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through it. Very, very simplistic. I will give you guys an exclusive video about how I did this. I did this for all of the Super Bowl players that I have now, and I did not really have any coins. I didn't really have coins, but I was able to go ahead and show you guys what was going on. So you can pick any of these 90s, right? And all you need is 87s. Making 87s bro, it's extremely, extremely easy, okay? From these 90s, you will then go, you can see I have everything set up to keep making them, but I'm just gonna show you for the purposes of the video how you would do it. You keep making the 90s, right? Then you go over to the harvest to make the 92s, right? So as you make the 90s, each 90, once you get to 5, you go ahead and do that. You get a 92. The 92s turn into the Super Bowl players. I did this on stream for about an hour, made about 4 of the players, and I was good to go. All right, so that's something that I wanted to give you guys, especially my no money spent players, to give you guys the opportunity to understand exactly what's going on within the game. There are ways to go about getting this stuff done, so make sure you take advantage of that. Okay, just don't be crazy spending money and going wild. No, stop it. All right. The next thing that I want you guys to focus in on, that's very, very important, is the lighted up token. Okay, I did make a video exclusively for that. I got a lot of positive feedback about it, and you guys are ready to go. All right, so focus in on the stats inside the Super Bowl right here. Okay, the challenge is very, very simplistic. 35 stars, the sets, very, very easy. This lets you know it's part 1 of what else is coming. And then the rewards at level 10, right? Level 10, you're gonna get that lighted up token. All right, why is the lighted up token so OP? It makes your players X-Men. Like, it literally makes your player an X-Men, bro. So that's why I urge you to get this done. I don't care the level of your gameplay. I don't care. Dude, play and get this done. Because when you add this lighted up X factor to any of the cards that you get that are Super Bowl, and it's only going to get worse. EA is only going to double down on this and make it worse. So your players are going to be more and more like just straight super characters, bro. And you're going to need it. I'm going to give you an example of what you can be doing right now. If I wanted to put it on Doug Williams, and by the way, that's going to be my last part about this. You don't have to have the players just to have them, because honestly, William Perry is better than this guy. But it doesn't really matter. We'll get to that in a second. If you were to give him the lighted up token, you know, these stay on all game. You know, unlimited hot route master, stuff like that, backyard QB. It's pretty much something that it just makes your players really, really OP. What would I recommend as of right now? Ronnie Lott or Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp is very unique in the fact that he can have unstoppable force all game long. Okay? All game long. This is at some point when your opponent decides to pass, it's gonna go crazy. All right? Interior threat is garbage, and it's probably one of the worst abilities ever introduced. And the person that did it is probably just like, he just hates the world. And, you know, primarily us as MUT gamers, because it never worked from the beginning. When we first had it with like the Aaron Donald, it always sucked. And I wouldn't use run stuffer either. All right? So pretty much if you were to use it on Warren Sapp, I would recommend the unstoppable force. And with Ronnie Lott, I would go with Avalanche, because Avalanche goes crazy, and this will make a game deciding interception. That's good. Well, what do I mean? Interception, fumble. Excuse me, I've been playing Madden too much. I'm losing brain cells. It would make it so that no matter what happens, he always has Avalanche on. So I really like that. The deep in zone KO, you know, light it up is stupid. Honestly, there's a lot of players that get deep in zone KO for 1 or very, very cheap, so it wouldn't make any sense. I would choose Avalanche. Make sure you put him in on kickoffs and always go for fumbles. The hit stick, flick the right analog stick up and time it right. The ball will always come out, no matter if your opponent is on conservative or whatever the situation is. Okay, so, and obviously a lot of the pick artists are stupid. So there are a lot of different reasons behind it. Also, let me point this out as well. If you are looking to go and get that 70, you know, because the EA is very greedy. They want you to have 70 players. You do get an extra slot over here that gives you an additional chemistry when you use the lighted up token. So that kind of helps you. So now it goes from only having 2 to 5 per the player, but you only get 2 tokens, and you have to get them through the field pass. And I've shown you the objectives for part 1. You're only allowed to get 1 right now. Next week you'll be able to have 2, and then you got to pick it and choose it wisely how you want to go. Now remember, like I said, Doug Williams is not good. So if you have a card that you've already purchased from the Super Bowl promo that you think is not playing as well as you would like, just get the other card that you have. For instance, I'm just going to go back to William Perry and just hold on to him for a little bit, and then focus in on other cards if we decide to go at least 25 or whatever for the Super Bowl players. If you wanted to check what the price ranges are right now, you can easily go ahead and do that. Always utilize the catalog, and you will be all set finding out pretty much where it is. So he's about to get raid sold for whatever price is here right now. Like, don't believe in the hype. This dude is garbage, bro. All right, and we tried with him, decent release, all that stuff, but he's not better than Perry. So let's not waste time. We'll sell him and get Perry for half the price and move on. And that's ultimately, those are just some of the things you should be doing right now. I'm going to end with this. Make sure you play this this new head-to-head event. the Super Bowl run, because it's guaranteed at least 90,000 for 4 wins, and the wins go by very, very quickly. I've already helped to make like at least 200 millionaires, over the last couple days. All right, please, if you guys watch me play, follow the guidelines, watch my blitzes. If you're members of the channel, check out the private videos and see about the blitz action. Get this done. You will make a lot of coins doing this right now. Take your time, handle your business. Every 3 wins gets you at least 20K. If you get the 4th, you're gonna get up to like about 80 to 90. I wanna thank you guys and girls for watching. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. Enjoy your day, stay well, stay blessed. One love, y'all.